The following podcast is a Lady K Enterprises production.
Lady K.
Welcome, and thank you for tuning in to Lady K Chat, a podcast that is designed for all women to become better versions of themselves, which is broadcast every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Various subjects will be speaked upon, such as relationships, personal development, health and wellness, wealth building, children, and so much more. She is a two-time Amazon best-selling author, an international speaker, and life coach. She is Kalima, aka Lady K. And now for your host, Lady K.
Hello, ladies. Good evening. Thank you for tuning in into this episode of Into Me. And ladies, I come to talk to you tonight about a very important topic. And I want to start off by saying that I understand there are some ladies out there, right? And you feel like right now, you may not want a man, and that's by your choice. And I completely understand. You enjoy living the single life. I completely understand. But ladies, I want to say this to you. You really need to be careful about who you are allowing into you. And ladies, you know exactly what I mean. Listen, let me tell you something right now. And this here is where we contradict ourselves. And we really need to think about what we're saying. There are a lot of women out there who have a friend. They like to call, that's my friend. And you will say that, yeah, I'll allow my friend to, pleasure me, but you don't trust that person. So why would you trust a person to satisfy you intimately, but you don't trust them to be in a relationship with? Ladies, that really make no sense. We are questioning the guys we are laying with. We are trusting them with our bodies. Yes, you can still do it responsible. There are people who do it. But then on the other end, there are people who do not do it responsibly. That's the scary part. And it makes no sense. Again, you don't trust that person. And you're not doing it. You're not protecting yourself like you should. Like, you really got to think about it. That don't make no sense, especially if you know that person is not a committed person. If you know that person is, ladies, I'm going to say OG, he cute, he fine. All the ladies want him, they sweating him. And then you go ahead and put yourself in that position. Why do you do that to yourself? Why do we do that to ourselves as ladies? We need so much more. It is kind of despicable. It really is. It's kind of really sad that we put ourselves in that position. And at the same time, too, I want to say this to you, that soul ties are so real. It's so real. And then sometimes you don't realize why you act the way you act and why you do certain things because of you're letting that person into you. You're giving them a part of you. And I even want to say this too. You should be careful when you're kissing. You don't know where their lips in. You do not know who he has been with besides you. So that is something, ladies, that we need to ponder and part of our actions that we do. But we're just going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Lady K Enterprises are now licensed in the state of Pennsylvania and New York to help you with your insurance needs from auto, homeowner, life insurance, and home security. For additional information, please text the word insurance to 844-446-5374. Again, for additional information, please text the word insurance to 844-446-5374.
Thank you, ladies, for coming back into the show of Into Me. And I was just picking up by saying that we want to be careful who we are giving access to. Honestly, ladies, there are a lot of, I know we're not perfect, but there are a lot of crazy people walking this earth. There are a lot of crazy men walking this earth. And again, like I said, You're allowing them to touch you in certain places. You're allowing them to kiss you. You're allowing all of this. We're giving them access, and then sometimes we wonder why, sometimes we can't get ahead of the game. Now, even though we say, ladies, yeah, I want to be single, I don't want no man, but at a certain point, it does get to a certain extent where you just start desiring more. And then because you already set yourself up by telling that person, I don't want more than X, Y, and Z, then and when you start saying, I want a little bit more, everybody's situation is different, but he might start looking at you like, what? But we just planned this to be friends. We just planned this to kick it. It wasn't nothing more than that. So now when you require more than that, you're hoping that he goes along with you. And then for some of the women that don't get that, I know in some type of way, you start to question yourself. Let me tell you something, queen. Let me tell you something. You are beautiful, okay? You are more than enough. You are God's daughter. You are everything, okay? Don't doubt yourself. What you need to do is just set the standard correctly, because a man will only change when you set that tone. We set tones, lady. I said this before, so we need to get back to that. Listen, men go by what you put out there, what you project. If you tell them, hey, I like consistency, they're going to give you consistency. If you tell a man, I like consistency, and he doesn't show it, and then and then you're barely accepting his phone calls, or you're barely calling him, and he's going to say, hey, what's going on? I thought we was kicking it. Yeah, but I told you I like consistency, and you wasn't showing that to me, but Tom is. And then that's when their ego gets stroked, and they're like, what? Who's Tom? Yes, let him know that you have choices. You didn't want me. First of all, we started as just friends. So now that we was just friends, I realized that I want more because I deserve more, because I am a queen. So you didn't want me when I said that I wanted more. And now that you see that the next man wants me, now you want a piece. Nah, ladies, let me tell y'all something. You really need to evaluate that man when he said, when his ego get bruised, because 9 times out of 10, he don't want you. He just want access to you. You really gotta use your discernment and look at his actions. Sometimes some men will actually chase you, or they might pursue you, just for their own sake. But then you can actually really tell if he genuinely likes you, if he genuinely wants more, if he genuinely sees in you what you are. And what you are is, you are that queen. So ladies, again, you have to be careful who you're allowing into you. I understand we all want different circumstances. I understand sometimes we don't want to be in a relationship. I understand sometimes some want marriage, some don't want marriages. But I'm just trying to say, I think sometimes we just need to evaluate our priorities. We really do. And I understand sometimes too, once you get to a certain age group, because you have been there, you have done that, you know what you want. I get that part too. But let me tell you something, this is for all ages. This is for all ages, and again, if you're going to do that, do it responsibly. I'm not condoning it, but I'm just telling you, I want you just to take some time and just analyze yourself and analyze your feelings, because I also want to say this to you too. There is going to come a point in your life where you are going to desire more. So I say, please stop selling yourself short. And in other words, please stop sleeping with men you are wishy-washy about. Hello. So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this episode tonight. I thank you for tuning in. Continue to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Lady K Chat, and on my website at www.ladykenterprises, INC, and K is spelled Kay, and it's Lady K Enterprises, INC.com. And you guys have a wonderful night.
Lady K.